The Montreal Canadiens were on a 6-game winning streak heading into last night's game, and they were looking to take advantage of a team that was going to be playing without their captain. That's right. You see, Brady Tkachuk is still battling an injury, which means, obviously, this should be a winnable game for the Canadiens. Right? Son of a... This game review is brought to you by Miraj Trading, where you can get your dirty little fingertips on every hobby box imaginable. Look at this list. You could get a Series 1, you could get a Series 2, you could also get the brand new SPX hobby box that was just released a few days ago. If you're a card collector, let me tell you something, MirageTrading.com, they got you covered, and you can find their links in the description of today's video. But here we go. Habs, Sens. The puck is dropped for what feels like the fourth game in a row now. The Canadiens are just not prepared. Okay, I don't know what's been going on, but 28 seconds into this game and Shane Pinto is already on the board because of some of this dog shit D-zone coverage. That's not good. And believe me when I say, it's only about to get worse because the Sens, they keep pushing. They keep piling up the shots on Samuel Montembeault until eventually they get a big juicy rebound, and for the second time early in this game, they strike again. This time it's Dylan Cousins who completely outmuscles Jaden Struble to get this puck, and he gives his team an early 2-goal lead. Now, guys like Brendan Gallagher, he's been around the block, okay? He knows what's going on here. He's going to try his best to drag his team back into the fight by targeting Tim Stützle because that's what he likes to do. In fact, Timmy was pretty much targeted by everybody during this game. I was even trying to hit him with my remote at one point. But it doesn't really do a whole lot. The Sens, they badly outshoot the Canadiens during the first period, and they also made him look a little weak out there in the process, in my opinion. I'm just saying. But now we're going to move on to the second period, where once again, just over a minute into this thing, the Sens are gonna strike. This time it's Ridley Gregg. We had Slavkovsky looking like a dog that's looking for a treat that went under the couch or something. Mike Matheson was also late getting in on this one. So the Habs, they find themselves down 3-0, and Matheson was like, my God, was that me again?
I was planning on taking the blame because, there is a pretty good chance that I did it. Well, I did do it.
But anyway, Christian Dvorak is actually going to answer right back for this one, which actually gives the Canadiens that little shot of adrenaline that they've been looking for. It does wake them up a little bit. However, with 5 minutes remaining in the period, when this one right here somehow just pinballs past Montembeault, look, I don't know about you, but it was at this point where I lost all hope. You know what I mean? Yeah, Suzuki manages to strike back pretty quickly before the second period comes to an end, but this game just had a completely different vibe to it. A completely different vibe than some of these other games where they've managed to battle back in the past. The Sens, they're going to outwork the Canadiens once again in the third period. They double them up in shots. They eventually score an empty netter to make your final score of this game 5-2. And while I did see quite a few Habs fans just complaining about the officiating last night, I don't know. I really don't want to be one of those guys. The reality is the Sens, they just completely outplayed the Canadiens last night. They dominated them on the score sheet. They worked them over physically for the majority of this game, and the Habs, they didn't have an answer for it. But still, please, God, get a hold of yourself. Let's not get too pissy about it. Don't let it ruin your day. They just won 6 games in a row, guys. You can't really expect them to win every game for the remainder of the regular season, and besides, tonight, they're even going to get a chance to redeem themselves against the bloody Toronto Maple Leafs. So hopefully they come out of the gate looking like they're ready to play this one and not a horde of zombies like we seen last night. But yeah, that's going to do it for this one. It's Saturday. The sun is shining here in Newfoundland, which is something we don't get to see very often, and I'm going to go try and enjoy that. Let me know your thoughts on this game down in the comments section. Please don't forget to chew the nails off of that like button before you leave here. And hey, I'll see you next time.